Sourcing local food is so incredibly important to me. I am a chef and I'm a farmer from Lincolnshire. My family farmed for 400 years, so it's in my blood. But it's about sustainability, about traceability, about provenance. It's also about respect for food. It's about the history of food. It's about the little shop down the road that's been in for generations that people can go to. It's all those things that I'm absolutely passionate about. I think the next big trends in the food and drink industry for this year, 2011, for me, is going to be smoking food. I mean, that is fabulous. I've really got into that in a big way. I think that's obviously preserving the food, but also adding taste to already wonderful food is fantastic. I'm particularly interested in smoking game, for example. I think the education of children is incredibly important. I think that will continue to grow and grow and grow. And I think there's lots of different sort of ideas throughout the UK of people really trying to make children understand where their food comes from and respect their food. And then, of course, when it comes to eating food and the trends for eating food, my particular interest is moving more towards Mexican food, which is sort of a huge revival. It was all quite trendy sort of years and years ago. But that's really coming online, and people are understanding that it isn't just tacos or chili, that it's a far wider spectrum. South American food, particularly Peruvian food. As a chef at IFE, the reason I'm most excited really is the focus on new products and innovation, and that's a real reason to visit the show. And also the Meet the Buyer events around the periphery of the show are invaluable, whatever size your business is. And I want to sort of stress on people, it doesn't matter if you're a one-man band or you're a big corporate company in the food industry, they're there for everybody. I'm particularly excited about the English Pavilion, not only because Select Lincolnshire are there and we're exhibiting for the third time, so obviously it works for us, but the fact there's going to be lots of other regional food groups there that we will also gain contacts and information from, but people can come into this particular area and just see all the best of British products showcase. Then you've got the English Kitchen, which is a great name, where all of the local chefs, including myself, are going to be demonstrating using their regional food. For me, it's got to be Lincoln red beef. It's got to be Lincolnshire sausages. I'm doing some smoked eel with some beets and some chicory. The products that I think I'm really excited about for this year, particularly in Lincolnshire, is the Bella Verde broccoli, which is the thin-stemmed young broccoli. We've got things like chocolate. There's some great chocolatiers sort of developing in the county, and I've seen a real trend for that. We've got a particular chocolatier who goes foraging, which again is incredibly trendy, but just so original. She forages for berries and for gorse flowers and lavender she grows in her garden. She sort of uses all those for flavourings in her chocolates, along with Lincolnshire honey. I've seen it all through my life, and I do get incredibly excited, for example, about the new red Rudolph potato. It's one of the best tasting potatoes I've tasted for a very, very long time. And I get excited about cheese as well. We have award-winning cheese producers in Lincolnshire. We're people who do jams and chutneys and all the plum beds and the bakeries, and we have Lincoln red beef, and we have the Lincolnshire sausage, and we make the best sausages in the world. So we want people to come on the stand and particularly try all these things. I think what separates IFE from other food exhibitions is the quality of the visitor. You tend to get the key decision makers who come to IFE, and for me as a supplier and as ambassador to Select Lincolnshire, we want those people. We want the key players on our stand, the people who are going to say yes or no to something, who are going to give us advice about our products, who are going to say, actually, this is what we need from you to make it work in our industry. And we have all the people on our stand, and I know the other regional food groups will as well. My role at IFE is to support and promote Select Lincolnshire, who will be showcasing the best of Lincolnshire produce. Lincolnshire is on the map because up to 30% of the food that is produced and grown in the UK, it comes from Lincolnshire, and that is phenomenal in its own right. IFE gives Select Lincolnshire the chance to shout about how we in Lincolnshire feed the nation.